here we are at Dwaynesburg High School, UPW action. I'm here with referee extraordinaire Antonio Alfonso.
Extraordinaire. Let's not get carried away, but yeah, referee for sure. Extraordinaire. It's been a while. It's actually my first go around in about a year. I took a little time off, healed some injuries and stuff, but you know, just like the business, they reel you back in, so it's fun. It's definitely fun.
There's a Godfather story in there somewhere.
Oh God! I met him. I worked with him. It was fun. I won't go into any details because I will get in trouble.
So how long have you been in the referee game?
Oh God, on and off, upwards 12 years.
12? Now,
It's about 12. Yeah, it's about 12 years. Yeah.
what is like your best, or probably, let's go with the most awkward moment you've ever had.
Awkward moment I ever had. Honest to goodness, when I was in there with a gentleman and Jeff Jarrett, and I was scared blankless because I was told push. And I was like, okay, bang. Like it was fun and invigorating, but it was scary at the same time because it's like I grew up watching him, watching all these other dudes, and I'm sharing a ring with him and reffing his match. It was the weirdest, most surrealist thing in the world. I had my sister, my wife there. It was fantastic. It was probably one of the greatest things ever. The only thing that would have made it better, my wife said, is if that Jarrett would have hit me in the head with the guitar, and he's like, I still have an extra. I go, you'd make my wife's year. But it was probably awkward just because it was somebody who I grew up saying, wow, he's a jerk. But then years later learning he's a good wrestler. I like him because I like the way his style is and the way he does stuff.
So was there anybody else that kind of dragged you into the pro wrestling game?
No, I think I remember it was like early 1990, and I watched Hogan and Warrior, and it was just like a vampire bite. It hit me, and I've been drugged, and I've been a fan ever since. No different than pretty much anybody else who saw their first match and got the taste of it. And you know, I admit I turned 40 like at the end of the year, and I'm like, I wish I'd gotten into it a lot sooner. Maybe I would have been a wrestler, but this is cool, just as cool, just to be in there and just to even share the ring with these guys is pretty freaking amazing.
Now, what about the travel? You know, I mean, how much travel do you do, and how much of a toll does that take?
I am very lucky. I've been more of a local guy. Like a lot of these dudes and dudettes are from like Rochester. I don't get an opportunity because I work, you know, a typical 9 to 5, and
right.
I work weekends, so they don't like to let me have off. And you know, shoot, I'm not going to work tomorrow. I'm calling out. So whether you're watching it or not, but I would have liked to have been a traveler, but I never got that opportunity. Maybe in another lifetime that would be cool, but I know I see these guys and they grind and they come from all the way out in Western New York, and some of them from downstate. I'm from downstate, so I know the travel is ridiculous. So yeah. It's rough. It's rough for these guys.
Do you play video games?
Hell yeah.
Did you ever make yourself in a video game?
Hell yeah. As a matter of fact, my 2K19 league, we make a whole bunch of us, and then we let the computer wrestle for ourselves. And actually, we just got finished making a few more people. So hopefully pretty soon, you know, I'll have that on YouTube. My buddy wants to start taping them. So if that goes, it'll be kind of fun. It'll be kind of awesome.
Did you watch All In at all?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That was by far the coolest thing. True story. My wife watches wrestling. She's a wrestling fan. That's how we got together. She usually is screwing around on her phone. She'll knit or do something. It's the first time in a long time she did none of the above. She sat and watched the entire show because she was intrigued. She never saw half of these dudes, with the exception of, obviously, she knew of the Young Bucks and she knew Cody from WWE, but I personally thought it was probably one of the best shows in the world. Between that and the Evolution pay-per-view, like the best two shows all year long.
I'll tell you what, referee extraordinaire Antonio Alfonso, if you see him, give him a hug. And wish him a happy 40th.
Not yet. Yeah. December. Don't age me just yet. I age myself as it is.
You know what? I'm 45. I've earned every single one of these gray hairs.
I just got my hair cut. I had a whole bunch I saw on the floor. Like, wow, that's disturbing.
That's all right, awesome. Man. Hey, all the best.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Enjoy.